We are back at the kitchen table, so with another starter deck or champion deck opening. So this is a Rumble champion deck. I don't know if the Jinx and the original, like the Origins champion decks, I don't know if they were champion decks or starter decks, because I'm thinking that the difference, so there might be a difference. Maybe the champion decks come with like the epics and stuff like that. But once again, you get your precon, your little sealed deck. You have your SPIRITFORGed booster pack. Every deck gets one, like every champion deck or starter deck, whatever you want to call it, gets one. You get a playmat, the copy of the rules, and then you get a box with whoever you got on it. Thing I was saying in the last video, you can't fit the cards with sleeves on them in here, so that's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Okay, and so for the deck, we got the Rumble deck. After opening the Fiora, I kind of feel like I know sort of what I'm going to get, along the lines of like the rares and the epics. Ooh, you know, we're going to get some gold tokens. That's nice. Nice to have, but these are worth it almost solely just because you get the signature spell. So it's like it saves you if you're going to play the deck and you need the signature spells. You can pick these up. Granted, I think the Rumble one is pretty cheap, but we got the Rumble legend card. We got this Rumble Scrapper, so Blue Rumble. He's an epic. You've got your epic signature spell, which is Danger Zone, so that's pretty dope. You got Assembly Rig. This is kind of a gear that just kind of combos well with, because it recycles a unit and you get a mech token. You've got Furious Forerunner. 2 Furious Forerunners. I forgot. We're going to get a couple rares. So you get a lot more rares in these ones than you did in the original, like Jinx. You got 2 Rumble Hot-Headeds. So you get both Rumbles. Ooh, you get a long sword, so a nice second gear to get. You got Dangerous Duo, so some Origins cards, 3 of those. Void Seeker, so 3 Void Seekers. Just 1 Singularity. So a couple removal spells in case you don't, in case you don't have some of these Origins cards. It's a good way to get some of them that are pretty solid. So we got Breakneck Mech. We've got 2 of those. Production Surge. So this is another spell that just kind of combos well with the mechs because it reduces its cost and you get to play a mech token. Or it's 2 less if you control a mech, and you can play a 3-might mech token to your base. And then you get to draw 1. So you have 3 of those. Gem Jammer. So this just gives anything ganking. So kind of goes well in the mech deck. You know, play a 2-drop, give something ganking. You've got some Consult the Past. More spells. 2 Consult the Past. 2 Stupefies. A Bubble Bot. So that's just kind of like a sort of like a first mate, but it's for mechs specifically. So 3 Bubble Bots. You've got a Forecaster, so this gives your mechs vision. When you play them, you can look at the top card and possibly recycle it. So that's interesting. You got some Frigid Touches, so nice little spell that's going to be useful. Just gives -2 might, but it has repeat. We've got 3 Plundering Boros, so that's a good card to have going into, it's a good 2-drop. That'll probably get some play. We've got 2 Wages of Pain. And then now looking at it, we got Minefield. So for battlefields, we get Minefield, Ravenbloom Conservatory, Treasure Hoard. So when you conquer here, pay 1 to play a Gold Gear Exhausted. And then for the runes, so you've got your 6/6 rune split, 6 reds, 6 blues, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mech tokens. And I believe all the mech tokens double as gold, so that's cool. You'll probably end up with a lot of tokens, but it seems like tokens were something that tokens get used, and there are always decks that need them. But overall, you got your 2 epics, pretty cool. And then so for some of the Furious Forerunners, those aren't used exclusively in mech decks, so those are kind of splashable a little bit. And then you have the Longsword, so that's definitely a card that doesn't have to be exclusively played in this deck. But overall, pretty good deck. Definitely the Fiora is more meta, like more competitive off the rip. But this deck is also super cool. I would definitely, if I see it, pick it up just because, hey, you're getting epics, you're getting a pack, and this is a fairly cool deck, I would probably say. The mechs seem like they can be viable, maybe not winning you tons of games, but definitely playable. But hope you enjoyed. Peace.